Let me tell you the craziness that's been happening here in the last 6.5 months. What you're looking at is a 42-day-year-old company. If you ever wanted to be in the beginning of something, this is a great shot. I'm going to give you a little background of who I am. For the people who don't know me, my name is Frank Lanosa. Friends can call me Frankie. I live in West Palm Beach, and I work at Blue Martini 45 hours a week. I'm a personal trainer on the side. I own and run a promotion business. I subcontract promoters and party buses. And I'm going to school full-time. I work a full-time job, 2 part-time businesses, and I go to school. If you think you're busy, join the club. And if you think you're busier than me, you ain't that much busier than me. But I got invited to this meeting just like, if you guys came to be nice, join the club. I came to be nice. My parents dragged me here. I came kicking and screaming. I did not want to go to one of those things. I came to be nice to my mom and dad. Thank God, 7 months and 2 weeks ago, I said yes. And I came and looked at this, and hopefully you see what I seen in this opportunity 7 months and 2 weeks ago. 7 months and 2 weeks ago, I got a call. My parents said, come look at this. Monavie, that bottle of juice, that green bottle of juice, the fastest billion-dollar company in U.S. history, gives me a call, and they say this, Frankie, we hit the fastest $1 billion in U.S. history with this bottle of juice, faster than Google, faster than Apple, faster than McDonald's, faster than anyone you could ever think of in the United States. We are going to do it all over again with a brand new company called Mint, and we want you guys to be in the beginning of it. If you look in here, it's a wide demographic. If you lot of you between 17 to seasoned to late 60s in here, you know. So it's a wide demographic. What does that mean? Mint is a lifestyle, guys. In the last 6.5 months, and just to show you how crazy this is, I'm a bar back at Blue Martini. What does a bar back mean? Bar back means that I asked to pour the drinks, and they said, no, Frankie, I think you're qualified to pour the ice. That's me. So if I could do this, you could do this. What happened to me in the last 6 months, 6.5 months, I made more money. And I wouldn't believe this unless I told you. If you told me 7 months and 2 weeks ago that I would be pushing energy drinks and protein powder, I would say you're out of your mind. There's no way. But I sit in front of you today at 22 years old. I turned 22 a week and a half ago. I feel really old now. But,
oh my goodness. Wow.
At 22 years old, I sit here. I am going to make over $100,000 this year. Not because I'm great. I'm a bar back at Blue Martini. I work and I pour ice. I put ice on my back and I pour it in a bin. That's my education. And I don't have a college degree. I got 8 of my friends involved in this in the last 7 months. 8. There's this misconception about network marketing that you need to have a strong network of people, that you need to know everyone. Guys, all my friends were knuckleheads. One of them, the guy who made the most money in my business, one of the guys, his name's Caesar, he didn't graduate from high school. And if you know the kid, you know him. He's a knucklehead. And that's why he was my Spencer joint. I don't even say how you've seen him. You know, but not against Caesar, but why? How come? And let me just point out something. There's something that just happened in the room today. This company has given out 28 free cars. Before today, it was 27 free cars that was given out in West Palm Beach in the last 6.5 months. 27 free cars were given out. I just picked up my BMW.
Come on.
From the company. Where's yours? You got your yellow tag on it? See, guys, when you got a new Camaro, I got a new BMW, there was nothing wrong with my Corolla. I drove my Corolla for 7 years. It got me where I needed to go. I drove 40 miles per gallon, got me to where I needed to go safe. But my dreams were a little bigger than the money I was making. This is my question to you in the room. And this is not for everyone. Not everyone in here is going to get in, but there's people in here tonight that are getting in. And I don't know who this message is for, but when I was sitting in your position 7 months ago, it was for me. It was for me. It was definitely for me in the room. If you've been looking for something, if there's something you can't get this year, if there's something you really want this year, like a new BMW, do you want to buy a car? Do you want to buy a house this year? Do you want to move out? Do you want to pay off some of your credit cards? I paid off 3 of my credit cards with this company. I made more last month. The amount of money I made last month working part-time. What is part-time, Frankie? 5 to 10 hours I work a week in this business. 5 to 10 hours a week I work. and I worked 45 hours a week at my full-time job. I would have to work, I made more money in 1 month working part-time than I would have to work 4 months to make the amount of money I made last month in Mint. 4 months at my full-time job. Frankie, what did you do? How did you do it? You're 22 years old, you have 2 part-time businesses, you go to school full-time, you have a full-time job. How did you do it? How is this possible? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
My story. This is my story. My story is that I asked my mom and dad. My mom and dad are sponsored by a beautiful couple named Matt and Kim Curtis in the room. These are some of my mentors. Matt, they won't brag for them, but I will brag for them. They're not going to brag.